anyway. The book is punching power to confound. How much power does Trinidad have left at age 35?
So if he's going to have any try to concentrate and try to land right, I think that Roy just to me seems to look so much in the speed and everything, and he's going to.
He would make Tito eat his jab.
And this is what I thought the fight was going to turn out to be. I'm hoping that he goes at least efficient modes like this, and the fight could end up being a going fight.
Two low blows by. Now Arthur McCandy tells him to keep him up.
Trinidad is not throwing these punches at the sturdiest target of all time. The way Roy's reacted to punches in recent chances, if he can unload, if he can trap Roy on the ropes.
Trinidad's money punch. He contributed to most of his big knock. Trinidad tries. Lands a hook.
Don't be overconfident, though. Don't be overconfident.
Jones, 7 of 24. Due to build Trinidad's confidence early is probably good, given the long layoff. Jones, good body shot by Trinidad.
Trinidad's looking very sharp.
In his prime, to the extent Roy was, he was forced to rely on more classical kind of boxing skills, not skills tailored to his athleticism.
It'll be interesting to see if over the long haul, Trinidad can take something out of Jones with these body shots.
Fades to more classical
Since
boxing.
the fight sort of reminds me, Max, of Larry Holmes against Muhammad Ali. Ali, the faded genius artiste, who no longer had
himself, rarely fought in recent years.
Exactly. Him well to really focus on classic disciplined boxing technique.
That's correct. But right now, this fight is. Roy is fighting. I like the way he's fighting. I thought he would be fighting a lot more than this.
Because they're older, because they're easier to hit, and it'll be entertaining. And some of that is showing up right now. Good body shots by Trinidad. Jones feels the need to strike back. Indication in the first couple of rounds, Emmanuel, that Roy Jones is
going to try a lot of those later on as a fight.
Had a bad habit outside the ring. In the ring, he's carrying that left hand.
He's a lot of footwork, but his hand speed seems to be very good, as well as Trinidad's. Both guys are punching with good speed and hands.
Speed 4 or 5 years ago.
You're right. Another body shot from Trinidad lands on Jones smiles.
And he landed the left hook, and I said he wouldn't land.
I can take your body shots. Trinidad checking him again. I'm not sure all the taunting and posing and
throwing a lot of wasted punches. And that was one of the things he said in the fight at time. He's fighting a very intelligent fight.
Jones blocked the left hook from Trinidad and landed.
Okay, look, as long as you can do it, I ain't gonna mess with it.
Jones beat Tito Trinidad standing right in front of him. I mean, very little movement. Roy's right there, and Tito's smacking him with a lot of shots, just like you see right
have envisioned and discussed and pumped over Jones.
I don't see the fight the same way Harold does. I see Roy landing the clean punches. Just because Trinidad's the guy going forward does not mean that Roy is the boxer. You can box.
His 4th round knockout.
Yeah, and he was quite out of
Jones. And Trinidad's maybe harder shots largely blocked.
After a straight right hand. Another straight right hand. May not be headed toward the 4th round knockout, but he may look back at this as a good round. Good straight right hand.
The right hands are starting to find their way home now.
Good straight. More than I expected to see. Right hand shot out. The knockout, which is a simple and honorable one. Tito's a lot better than anybody.
Jim, I agree with you with your comment last round. This is a good fight. Even if you didn't know who these guys were, it'd be a good fight. But
Got your head, you all right? Shake it off. One more.
certainly know who these guys are.
Warning and a recovery, no point.
Tito always had problem with straight punches coming from boxers. And he's getting very close to the point where Tito won't
Trinidad. Well, I got a question, though. Emmanuel Tito land a left hook?
I don't think so.
Dangerous for him.
Tito got away with another low blow. And Jones
see Roy landing continually right-hand leads, and I think it's going to be more so.
Trinidad is landing on the belt line.
He's really not hitting him, like you say, in the cup, but that's one of the tricks of a lot of the Latin trained fighters. Your momentum, your ability to move, it leaves you kind of takes away your coordination in your leg.
Fernando Vargas talked about that. Good left hook to the
thought those hooks to the body.
Hard right hand by Jones.
Defense now, and he's not jabbing all at all. He uses his left hook and all of the fluid combinations, which he's capable of delivering.
Hook gets through for Felix Trinidad.
Yes, it is. Won this round simply by outworking Roy.
Right hands. Since they land, big rally down the stretch of this round by Jones.
Signs of Roy's brilliance when he starts
I see him. His punches are not landing to me. I think Roy's
round or two. I think you could argue 2 rounds to Trinidad, but out in front by a bit.
Perfect example right there. Trinidad throwing a lot of punches, but nothing landing. Short right hand.
Trinidad is still to get rid of the cobwebs as he gets up.
As he gets closer and closer, he's going to be able to land punches. His hands are too fast.
Roy Jones is visibly looking for a knockout in this round.
I think the Leonard Hearns 2.
Yeah, I was going to say that Jones of old would have finished him off at that time, but he's still spending he's got 50% on offense and 50% on defense now, even at this stage.
So in the wake of the 2-point round for Jones, Harold Letterman is our unofficial ringside scores. But there's another Letterman, just the way her father does. They were separated by about 8 points on Kelly Pavlik versus Jermaine Taylor at the moment when Pavlik knocked him. So they don't necessarily agree. Which brings us back to your point, Max, that this is a subjective enterprise.
They're not throwing punches, so.
So a blocked hammer for something.
Oh, yeah.
And Trinidad Roy is
seconds ago. Trinidad coming back to the body. Now Jones unleashes the right hand, looking to land another big shot. Left hooks from Jones. This is a way to create space as Jones suddenly. Jones blocked.
Roy and Damon Roy, which is very unusual. He have a great relationship with him. He lets Roy have a lot.
That's the point. I was just about to say, why? Yeah. Because Murchison is a no-ego guy.
No, he works very well.
He was the fastest fighter I've ever seen. Was his fighting brain. He was such a smart fighter.
Just walking him down.
Yeah, after a very spirited first 3 rounds, many things have conspired to show us why Jones was such a prohibitive favorite.
And yet why a lot of people consider Tito so long. Answering the question who would win at their best, but maybe we're getting a result similar to what we would have gotten, and just a little too much.
Well, if the fight is pleasing, if the pay-per-view audience, media treat it favorably and sympathetically, would the winner of this fight get a chance?
Look at Jim, 86-84, 5 rounds to 4, Roy Jones Jr. Jim, I gotta tell you, when Roy Jones comes forward, he's a terrific fighter. Out-punch him, landed a bit of harder shot.
Thrown in a while.
That may have affected Jones.
Big right hand by Jones.
Stepping up to try to close the show, so to say. But it looks like he could if he would go all out a little bit more. But he seems to be very satisfied.
His career, huh? I mean, that could have been true. Knockdown number 2 for Jones. And it's becoming an extremely one-sided fight. With 2. Cotto. Max, Wise, and Tito Trinidad.
That's a card they can own the card while there are still options. Where Felix Trinidad together on the billboard, on the marquee, will always sell.
Fight is a rematch with Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather yet. Time Trinidad searching for the chance to land a left hook and not finding it. Erase some of the memories, some of the bad promise to knock out hasn't yet produced that. Hard, dedicated himself, put a lot of effort into trying to be as good as he could be.
And I think he's resigned in his corner. Listen to him, he's resigned himself to that. The last knockdown, I didn't think he was hurt to that. And he's been getting hit with punches all night long, but hasn't been seriously hurt except for that one knockdown. And that was for a brief second.
All of his career been more of a sharp puncher than a heavy.
In a weird way, looks of his older self. And those knockouts can't just be thrown away.
30 pounds of muscle come back down in the light heavyweight division.
And that's reasonable. That's a reasonable explanation.
Particularly the next fight with Lynn Johnson, that was way too soon.
In fact, I think that's the likely. The fact is, he is now 39 years old, and he
a 35-year-old opponent who hadn't fought in 2.5 years.
Indeed.